Oh, hello, and welcome to Women Funny. I'm your host, Natalya Nyn. This quarantine, it reminds me of The Yellow Wallpaper by Charlotte Perkins Gilman, written in 1892. It's a feminist story about a woman. Okay, so the gist is she's told by her husband, who is also a doctor, to stay in isolation and avoid any mental stimulation because she's experiencing an episode of depression. Spoiler alert, it does not work, and she ends up seeing a creeping woman inside of the yellow wallpaper, which she eventually tears down. It's a weird story and scary and kind of too real and like really bad advice. Right, Bob? I've experienced depression before, and what really helps me is to keep busy. 1, 2, 3, 1,567, 1,568. Yeah, I've been alone all day, every day, and I'm doing just fine.
You are beautiful.
I'm really taking time to learn new things. And since we're at home, I get to take naps. Bob really likes being the little spoon. Oh look, it's a leaf hand that I need for Bob. So we can hold hands. No problems here, you know? Well, that's enough about me. So here's Mia Jackson to tell us a little story.
Mia Jackson here. I'm going to read you a quarantine bedtime tale called Cinderella in Quarantine, also known as Cinderona. Cinderona was an adult who lived in a kingdom with a very petulant child king. The king received news that a plague was coming, and he laughed and laughed. The child king said, "There's nothing to be worried about." Cinderona lived with her 2 evil stepsisters, Covfefe and Hydrochloroquine, also known as Quinn because that's easier. Cinderona heard about the plague and she was scared. Her sister said, "Listen to the king. The king is right." And they laughed and laughed. Lucky for them, Cinderona was already their maid because, they asses are evil, and she was already cleaning the house. So she just took extra care and disinfected even more. She then went to the village to get supplies. She bought a lot of toilet paper, a lot of bleach, and a lot of wipes. She also went and bought some face masks. But then she realized that there weren't a whole lot. So she thought to herself, you know what I must do? I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna take my raggedy ass dresses that my evil stepsisters handed down to me because they don't want me to have anything nice. And I am going to make face masks for the land out of those rags. Her sisters thought she was crazy. Now at this point, people were dying all over the land, and the Child King said if people drank a magic potion, that they would be okay. No. Well, the prince from the region defied the Child King, and he issued stay-at-home orders and told people to stay at home to flatten the curve. And her sisters laughed and laughed, and they went to parties, and they danced close to people, And they also did not wash their damn hands, which is really disgusting. It should not take a plague for you to, wash your hands. You should just be doing that anyway. But Cinderona, she stayed home. The prince found out that Cinderona was so gracious and that she was making all these masks for people, and he wanted to meet her via Zoom. Well, Kofifi and Quinn planned to take over the Zoom and meet the prince for themselves. Well, you know what happened next, because this is a fairy tale. They actually did not get to foil her plans. They didn't get to do anything because Kofifi drank the magic potion and she died. And Quinn, she caught the plague. And you know what? Cinderona, who's a good person, did not laugh and laugh. But what she did do, she went and got the hell up out of that house, and she went to a place that the prince set up for her that was far, far away, and she was practicing social distancing, and she was also wearing a mask. And she does have plans to meet the prince when it's safe. Okay? So, I say all that to say, stay your ass at home. The end.
Thank you, Mia. So let's check out what's going on in the news.
Hello, I'm Cynthia Nadler for WGBY Connecticut. I'm here at the home of Norwalk resident Jeff. Jeff is passionate about the reopening and is a self-proclaimed expert. We're about to sit down to hear his biggest tips and tricks. Let's go.
Oh, hi, Cynthia. Hi. I've been waiting for you right here. Please, come on in.
So tell us a little bit about yourself, Jeff, and what you're doing here in the community of Norwalk, Connecticut.
Yeah, a little bit about me. My name is Jeff. Oh, just for the record, my name is spelled Jeoff. For years, it's been a huge problem. It's been my cross to bear, so to speak, that my name is not Jeff. My name is not Geoff. It's Jeoff Jeff. Please get it right. I'm self-proclaimed advisor, I would say, for reopening in Connecticut. I know that is not an official title. I gave that title to myself. I'm working very closely with the mayor. I've been sending some emails his way. I've been trying to get in touch. Look, people have been saying, Jeff, I'm out of touch. I don't understand majority of people, how they live. Look, I'm an ex-hedge fund guy. I think I get it, Do you mind if I smoke?
How do you suggest people help their communities during this time?
Great question. So as we all know, a lot of our businesses have been affected by this. Companies such as Victoria's Secret. We all love them. And I actually know Victoria personally. I would say, and her secret is that she's bankrupt. Best thing you can do right now would be to go home, write a check out to Victoria's Secret, and let's bail them out together.
With reopening just around the corner, how should people go about keeping themselves safe?
So the number one way to keep yourself safe during a reopening is, hands down, stay away from vitamin D. Scientists have found that vitamin D, that's going to actually go ahead and help the virus. That's going to help the virus thrive. Yeah, we don't want that. What you got to do, practically speaking, don't go in the sun. Don't eat cereal. You're going to want to stay away from multivitamins, because want to know what multivitamins have in them? Do I have to even say vitamin D? So yeah, that's going to be real important in the weeks ahead, is just staying away from vitamin D.
What do you suggest to parents that are at home with their kids?
Yep. Hey, do you mind if I drink? Personally drink Coke and Marcella cooking wine. It's a nice combo. It just takes the edge off. I have one kid. What you do to keep your kids busy is just take them golfing. I was having problems for a while. They kept saying to me, Jeff, no caddies allowed. Social distancing, no caddies allowed. Oh my God, I can't tell you how many times these folks were nagging me on the course. But apparently kids are allowed. So Timmy's been my caddy for the past couple weeks. He's actually found me a lot of golf balls, like stray golf balls. If you don't have a golf course near you, just send them beachcombing. That'll keep them busy.
Any last words or tips for the viewers?
No, I think that pretty much covered it. I think I left you with some gems right there. Oh no, one thing, I do have one more tip. My buddy Nick, he owns a Kia dealership over in New Canaan. Stimulus sale. 1 month only, $1,200 down, and you drive home with a 2016 Kia Rio. I mean, come on. Tell him Jeff sent you. Jeff with a J. Want to follow me for more tips? My Twitter handle is at Jeff, spelled the correct way. So at JEOFF times 4. And thanks for taking the time to talk about these important issues, you know? It's truly been a pleasure. All right, Cynthia, take care.
What excellent advice. Now let's hear from the real people, the real comedians behind the lens. Hi Mia, how's your quarantine going?
Well, I'm quarantining with my boyfriend, so it's been it's cool, it's fine. Like we're good. Let me see, have I learned anything about him? I mean, we've been together for a while, so let's see. He watches a lot of anime, but I already knew that. What else? He likes to cook, but I already knew that. But one thing I did learn is that he does not read expiration dates on groceries, because he threw away my protein shakes. And he was like, I don't even see you drink smoothies. Why do you even have these in the first place? And I was like, look at the date. So that's what I learned about him.
So if you're quarantining with your boyfriend, are you horny, or is it same old, or like has anything changed?
Oh man, you know what? I don't even know, like, are you allowed to be horny during a quarantine? I mean, this is the first time this has happened in our lifetime, so I have no idea. I don't know. And then I feel like with the research, I don't want to take any chances. I mean, I'm hanging out with my boo, but we are behaving as if we are teenagers at church camp. We're just looking at each other with longing, like, that's kind of all you can do, because it's stressful. And I don't want to look at porn, because I'll be looking at porn and wondering if they wash their hands.
Fair. So how are you actually doing? Is everything okay?
You know what? I'm okay, considering I realize that I don't sleep sometimes till like 3, 4, sometimes 5 o'clock in the morning, sometimes 7 o'clock. So I'm like, oh my God, does that mean I'm stressed out? I mean, I still sleep, and I sleep when I'm supposed to. Well, it's not when I'm supposed to. I mean, I sleep the hours that I should, but it's just at odd times of day. I think I'm like consciously or subconsciously listening to the news in my sleep. So, I mean, I'm fine because, like I said, I'm hanging out with my boyfriend and I'm checking in on people. My family's down in Georgia. I'm FaceTiming them, talking to them, and just making sure making sure people are okay. And I think that's the only thing that's making me okay.
Right. Thank you so much, Mia, for joining us, and hopefully we'll see each other out there someday soon.
Done and done. All right.
Hi, Juliane.
Hi!
Oh my God, it's so nice to see you inside your space, quarantine space. How are you doing?
Oh man, today I'm good. Today I'm great. But I have to tell you the truth, every day is different for me. But today was really great. I had a good phone call before this. Like, I have a new job and I've been unemployed for a few months, so it's been kind of hopeful to have a start date coming up, and so like that makes me feel good. So I would say today is a good day.
Wow, congrats. Finding a job right now, that's impressive.
Yeah, I had done the interviews before everything hit. And then everything hit and everything just shut down, and they recently were ready to start onboarding me.
Wow, in the nick of time.
I know. Grateful. Hashtag grateful. Oh, I hate when people do hashtag things, but I just did it. No, it's like no one wants to hear about how well you're doing, so maybe just like cut that all out.
Do you have any quarantine mates?
Yes. I'm living in Connecticut with my parents right now. Also, my brother will come in and out. He's been super quarantining in his studio, and he'll come spend a few nights every 2 weeks or so. So I have like a part-time third roommate, my brother.
Do you get along? How's that experience like?
Yeah, so my brother and I have always been like actually 18 months apart, so we're close in age. And I would say that like living with him and actually like sharing a room with him has been eye-opening. Oh man. So I guess like, look, that's actually a bigger lesson would be just that like life is crazy. Go with the flow. You never know when you're 31 years old and sharing a room with your brother.
Oh man, yeah, right? Like imagine your life is a comedy. I like to think my life is a romantic comedy, but the romance never happens. I think it's towards the end somewhere.
Dude, that's true. I like if I frame it like that, it's just a comedy. There's not a lot of romance right now.
Yeah, speaking of, are you horny?
Yes. Extremely. I haven't really seen anyone like in over 2 months, like my age, like a guy specifically. So it's hard, but there's also that fear of getting sick that like there's like, it's almost like doubly amplified because you're like, there's like fear and like tension, but you're also like really wanting to like meet a guy and like see somebody. So it's pretty intense.
Yeah. I can feel the tension from here. How has that been manifesting?
So it's been manifesting online. So what I do, and I actually didn't realize I was doing this until like actually like today thinking about it, I just been thirsty in the comment section of TikTok. Like there's so many hot guys on TikTok and Instagram, but mostly TikTok, and I'll just be like, ooh, hot, like water sign, like peach. And like usually guys I don't know, I'll just be like, oh my god, this is so hot, this is so sexy. But I have like this one guy on TikTok I follow who doesn't have a lot of followers. He's like someone I know vaguely as an acquaintance from the comedy world. And I'm just like constantly doing that on his, and I'll be like, hot. And he'll be like, Jules, like, I don't know what to say. Or he'll be like, Jules, stop. Like, we're friends. Like, I don't even know you.
Is he putting up thirst traps, or is he just being himself and you're like, yeah?
That's a great question. I think he's masquerading thirst traps. And what I mean by that, I don't like these little short TikTok videos are just like him monologuing and saying stuff, but he's like being hot about it. Do you know what I mean? He's like giving me eyes. He's like saying some like stupid, like comedic little short monologue. He's improvising. And he's like mad. He's very like angry, which I weirdly love right now. And I'll just be like, more. Or like, I'll just be like, ooh, tell me like something stupid, but obviously hitting on him. And I know he likes it.
Okay, you're both playing the game then.
We're playing the game. We're playing the game of 28-year-old plus on TikTok flirting.
Have you put up thirst traps for him to check out? Like, are you like going back and forth, or is this just a one-man show?
Okay, so on TikTok and Instagram, I've like been really focusing on comedy, and what that has meant mostly not hot things. But I actually do have like one dance video that maybe he's watched a lot. That's like me looking like this. Maybe I'll even like I'll put it on my Instagram and then I'll like add him.
Oh my god. Yeah. Great. Well, thank you so much for coming in.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me.
And the show would not be complete without an episode of Cribs.
Hey, Mia Jackson here, everybody, and this is my episode of Cribs. Okay, actually, it's more like room, cause I'm actually not at home, so due to some non-disclosure agreements, I have agreed to not go on a tour of a home that's not mine, but also the home that I'm in, we haven't folded clothes, so there's stuff all over the place. That's the door right there that I use to walk in. You see that? This is your standard door. And then you see this, my glitter backdrop that everybody keeps thinking is a bathroom. And then here's the other part of the glitter backdrop that everybody thinks is a bathroom. But look at how dramatic and luxurious it looks. Nobody has a background wall like me. Everybody's jealous. Everybody. Yeah. All right. Here's, this is me just walking. Walking, and this is the room where the magic happens. All right, here we go. Now, you see this part of the wall? Yeah. You see this part of the wall? Welcome to my wall. Welcome.
Well, that was fascinating. Let's check in with Juliane.
Welcome to my crib. And by crib, I mean welcome to my parents' crib. Come on in. All right, let's go inside. We're gonna go upstairs first, where my room is. And this is where the magic happens. And by magic, I mean this is the child's room that me and my brother, both over the age of 30, share. Before my parents moved here, it was a child's room, so there's all these sticker decals that glow in the dark. Remember being a kid? I'm reliving it. This is a cool picture that I really love. It's a kid's picture. This is my desk that I do like stuff on. Right now in my life, I'm really into two people, Doja Cat and Lil Dicky. I also drink a lot of coffee, drink a lot of seltzer, and I bite my nails, so I use this to keep them trimmed so I don't have the urge to bite them. Let's go through my closet. Ooh, a fun faux fur coat. I have two bathrobes. One's a little one for summertime and one's a long one for when I just need extra coverage. Another faux fur. I just love faux fur. This faux fur. I also have this faux fur. Ooh, my corporate outfit / conservative baby shower attire. You know, like that one friend who's like really conservative, so like whenever you hang out at her parties, you just like dress nothing. And last but not least, my 30th birthday dress. And I'm conservative. I button everything up. I'm trying to be more sexy, but like, I grew up Catholic. Like, it's not gonna happen. You know you live in Connecticut when you have so many vests. I have this vest, I have this vest, which are the same thing but different colors. Those are the clothes that may never see the light of day again. Let's go downstairs. Okay, that's my parents' room. Not gonna go in there. That's the bathroom. Not gonna go in there. We're just gonna go downstairs. Hey, Dad.
What you doing?
Making a video. Making a vid. Welcome to my favorite room in the house. This is my office / studio / cat room. Look at that. Oh my gosh. That says close the white door. We were having some issues with my cats getting out. And welcome to the kitchen. I've been drinking a lot of this. My dad got famous because he mixed that with cranberry and it popped off on TikTok. These are pop-over turnovers. Yeah, and that's a Connecticut kitchen. That's a sconce right there. Just a lone sconce in the kitchen. That's so Connecticut. And that concludes our tour. Thanks for coming. It's great to see you guys. So the tour is over, and as they say, you can't stay here, but you don't have to go home. Bye.
All right, well, thank you everybody for watching. Stay safe out there.